Kia ora whānau, you're here with me, the Māori Wargamer, and today we'll be playing a Warhammer 40K battle report. Chur. Welcome whānau to this 50 power level Warhammer 40K battle report, which sees the Tower of the Farsight Enclaves facing off against the Eldar of Craftworld Saim-Hann. In this mission, straight from Vigilous Defiant, data recovery, Crucible of War mission, just continuing the story of the Fate of Atreus campaign, in which all my 40k content is set within. Just a quick refresh. We've got the planet of Atreus, in which the Imperium, Chaos, and Xenos are currently fighting over for control of its resources, of its access to the Blackstone Fortress located close nearby. And back with a full 40k battle report. It has been a few weeks. We put up a little 40k zombie narrative campaign of my own creation. Quicker to film, easier to film, less time and effort put into getting that up. But now I'm back in recharge once again, ready to close out the end of the year. We've got about 3 more campaigns scheduled for your entertainment to close off the Fate of Atreus. So yeah, this is campaign's third to last, Tau versus Eldar. So we are here on this forest outpost, both sides fighting for control, looking to increase their foothold on the planet. In this mission we've got vital data coming down from orbit that will change the tides of battle. So both forces, small and elite, will battle it out. These information caches will be dropping down each round, and the team who controls the most of them by the end of the game will achieve victory in this scenario. So that's it, simple game, small armies on both sides. Eldard Ulthran leading the Eldar, making another appearance, another intervention to turn the tides of fate in the favour of the Eldar. Morgan Ra, leader of the Dark Reapers, leading his force as well to support that cause. So we're going to kick into turn 1. My opponent's spent 2 command points already on Phantasm to redeploy his Dark Reapers and Morgan Ra. But that's our mission, simple, recover the data. Both sides going to smash it out. Both deployed, weird little L-shaped deployments, and looking to fight over control of the center of the battlefield. So do we rush in? Do we hold our forces and wait till the last minute? We'll figure out what's going to happen. Few units in reserve on both sides, but we'll kick into turn 1. We're going to roll off on camera to make it that more dramatic. It's going to be very costly if whoever gets the turn 1 benefit, because both armies are small, so we're going to roll that now. Alright, so rolling off for turn 1, Tau, Eldar. Boom. Turn 1 going to the Tau. How you feel about that?
Oh, you don't want to give me turn 1?
Alright, turn 1, going to be a quick game there. We have a patrol detachment of Farsight Enclaves led by a Cadre Fireblade with a pulse rifle. We have 2 10-man fire warrior squads with pulse rifles and 2 marker drones in each squad. A 3-man crisis battlesuit squad, 2 plasma rifles, 2 plasma rifles, a plasma rifle and a flamer. They all have advanced targeting systems, shield generators. This guy has a 2-up save, and we've got missile pods there. We have a Riptide with a heavy burst cannon, 2 fusion blasters, advanced targeting system and target lock, as well as 2 shielded missile drones. Recruit tracker Diet Grek equipped with a recruit rifle and a recruit pistol. And a Devilfish with a burst cannon and 2 gun drones. And we have a Vanguard detachment of Eldar, a very small elite force led by Eldard Ulthran with a sword and a staff. We've got Morgan Ra and the Morgatar. We have a 5-man Wraith Guard squad with Wraith cannons. We have a 5-man Ranger squad with sniper rifles. A 5-man Dark Reaper squad, 4 there with Reaper launchers, and the leader here with the Tempest launcher. We have 2 War Walkers. This one here has a Bright Lance and a Shuriken Cannon. This one here with 2 Star Cannons. And a Wraith Lord with a Shuriken Cannon, a Star Cannon, and a Ghost Glaive. End of movement phase, turn 1 for the Tau, Farsight Enclaves. The Fire Warriors and the Cadre Fireblade moving up across, looking to get into the center of the battlefield where there is more cover. Find a strategic location to sit and wait until the information drops down from orbit. Riptide's jetpacking over behind the Devilfish, and we'll go straight into the shooting phase now. Riptide has also activated his Nova reactor for a Nova charge. So his burst cannon is heavy 18. Alright, so Riptide's shooting into the Dark Reapers. Dark Reapers have activated lightning fast reflexes at 2 command points. So they only got 2 more remaining, and we're only in the tip of turn 1. So 18 shots, heavy burst cannon hitting on 5s. Oh, not bad, not bad. Alright, so 9 hits from the heavy burst cannon, strength 6 into toughness 3, so 2s to wound. All hits, all wounds. So 9 -1 saves for these Dark Reapers. Alright, so these Dark Reapers have been the victim of heavy firepower from the mighty Riptide, commanded by the Tau of the Farsight Enclaves. We're looking for 9 4-ups to keep them alive. Oh, we failed 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them have failed.
How many wounds did it?
They're 2 damage apiece. Wiped out?
Excellent has 2 wounds.
And then the rest are wiped out?
Shit, yeah.
Yes!
Bugger it.
Bugger it, alright. Wiped out. Mighty Riptide raises his arm. Target's locked. Boom. That's actually -2 AP, but yeah. Boom, first blood. End of turn 1 for the Farsight Enclaves in this Crucible of War data recovery mission. Riptide managed to wipe out the 5-man squad of Dark Reapers, leaving just their Exarch Morgan Ra alive. Knew it was going to come down to a turn 1 start to get the best advantage, and managed to make the most of it there. Took off a single wound off the Wraith Guard. I'm now within range of those Wraith cannons, but we'll see how the game goes. In a good position to collect that data. But there are still units in reserve on both sides. So we'll go into Eldar turn 1, see what happens. End of movement phase for the Eldar turn 1. Moving to scramble behind the building, rethinking their strategy. Looking to hide from the might of the Farsight Enclaves. Morgan Ra is a leader without men. He's going on a vengeance suicide mission on his own. We'll see how he goes. We're going into the psychic phase now. Eldard Ulthran, mighty spellcaster for the Eldar, has casted 3 psychic powers. He's casted Guide on the Wraith Guard so they can reroll failed hits. Cast Doom on the Devilfish as well as Smite, so brought it down to 11 wounds. Into the shooting phase. End of Eldar turn number 1. They managed to wipe out the Devilfish. So pretty bloody turn 1 on both sides actually. They took out the Devilfish. Morgan Ra wiped out 6 Fire Warriors on his own here. We had 1 casualty as they disembarked off the Devilfish as well. So pretty even Stevens. Again, both sides have units in reserve, so it's too early to call. But one of the first data caches is going to drop down now as we move into Tau turn 2. So we'll see what happens, because It's not a kill mission, it's recover the data, so we're going to see who's living to do that. Alright, so turn 2 for the Farsight Enclaves. Our data cache dropped in right here, well away from anyone. I've brought in my Crisis Battle suits from reserve. They're dropping down, looking to engage with the Wraith Lord. Riptide has jumped over here. He's activated Nova Charge again, taking Heavy Burst Cannon as well as 3 up invulnerable save as per the stratagem. His shielded missile drones are accompanying him there. Looking to bring some heat onto them. Across the battlefield, our Fire Warriors have gathered around here, looking to flank Morgan Ra, render his cover save ineffective. The Cadre Fireblade leading the last surviving Fire Warriors that were annihilated by Morgan Ra into combat as well. And the Crew Tracker Grek has appeared on the Bastion to provide sniping shots down into the enemies. So we're going to see how all that plays out. Going to go straight into the shooting phase. So stay with us as we go into shooting phase. Tau, turn 2. So we've landed 11 hits from the Heavy Burst Cannon Nova Charged into the Wraith Guard. We are strength 8. 5. So winning on 3s. Alright, so 7 5-ups taken by the Wraith Guard. See what happens. Pass 2. Failed 1, 2, failed 5. They do 2 damage apiece. So one of them's dead. He's only got 2 wounds left. Another one is dead, and another one is dead. So 2 more Wraith Guards surviving. Alright, so the combat is over on this side of the field. The Riptide managed to take out 3 Wraith Guard, bring 1 down to 2 wounds. The Crisis suits were largely ineffective against the Wraith Lord, only piercing 2 wounds of its 10. But we're scrolling across the battlefield now to here. Big firing squad ready to fly down on Morgan Ra. Place your bets. Is he going to be killed after this? He's got a 2-up. He's got a 2-up save, hey? Well, place your bets. 2-up save against, I don't think, any AP from my guys. Alright, final. So end of turn 2 for the Farsight Enclaves. We managed to deal no damage after 14 Fire Warriors, a Cadre Fireblade, and Diet Grek shot into him. 2-up save. Got no AP value, so nothing to pierce it. It was pretty much a massacre. However, we made a strategic decision to lock him into combat, so he can't do any shooting next turn. Up here, nothing's happened. Already recapped that. So we're going to go straight into turn number 2 for the Eldar. The data cache is now available. I thought it was going to be a clean sweep after this turn. I thought it was going to table my enemy, but yeah, game's changed a bit, which is the nature of 40k, this game we know and love. We'll come back and see what happens. Eldar, turn 2. Alright, so the Rangers have appeared from reserve to claim the first data cache that has landed on the battlefield. Relatively uncontested as well. My Fire Warriors across there, others engage with Morgan Ra, Diet Grek up on top of the Bastion there. So pretty rough stuff. The Warwalkers have moved in, looking to flank. They've got that side of the battlefield, this side, and now here. So at the moment, they are winning the game. Man, crazy. Elsewhere, the Wraith Lord has towered and lumbering into battle against the Crisis battle suits. Wraith Guard is standing still. Eldrad is standing still, looking over the towering Riptide here. So we're going to see what's going to happen. Morgan Ra still locked in combat as we Morgan Ra still locked in combat as we move into the psychic phase for the Eldar, turn 2. Eldrad has just unleashed Doom. Guide upon who?
Guide upon the Wraith Guard.
And smited for 1 additional damage, so 4 wounds that the Riptide is sitting on. And we'll go into the shooting phase. End of the shooting phase for the Eldar turn number 2. Crisis Battle Suits managed to survive the shots from the Wraith Lord. However, it's about to lumber into combat with its Ghost Glaive. No hits taken by the mighty Riptide. Invul save for days. Wiped out that last surviving group of Cadre Fireblade and Fire Warriors by the Warwalker and the Rangers. About to go in for some charges and wrap up turn number 2. Alright, so end of the turn for the Eldar. The Wraith Lord did not get any damage done with that charge. Morgan Ra managed to massacre another bunch of Fire Warriors, and the objective is being held by the Eldar Rangers. So, round 3, another information cache is about to drop. We'll see what happens. Stay with us. Alright, end of the turn for the Tau. Just quick snappy turns here. They flew out of combat with the Wraith Lord, brought him down to 1 wound remaining. The Riptide has flown across the battlefield after wiping out and wiped out the last 2 remaining Wraith Guard to clear those guys there. Looking to capture the next objective that has dropped on the battlefield. Lastly, combat here. Morgan Ra, again, just cleaned up to an absolute massacre. But still locked in combat. They're hanging on for dear life. You should get 1 more turn of combat there. Alright, finally, so end of turn 3 for the Eldar. The Warwalkers have moved to capture this objective, so they currently hold this information cache, that one over there with the Rangers. Shuriken cannons, star cannons into the Riptide. His arm has fallen off. Smited, guided, doomed by Eldrad. He's in a hard way. But still, I reckon he can survive long enough to blow these guys up, and then we're going to tie the game, hoping the objective lands. Hoping the objective lands there, then it'll be easy winnings. Morgan Ra finally massacred the remaining Fire Warriors, and nothing of interest happening up here. Useless units, hanging on by a thread. We're going into turn 4 now. See what happens. Stay with us. Alright, fighters, so we're going to call it there. Call it victory for the Eldar. Turn 4. Another supply cache drops right on there, 0.11. So that's 2 to the Eldar. Even if those guys can get there, get into gear, even if these guys can zip over, just don't have the heart to continue this battle. The Eldar are looking to make a tactical, the Tau are looking to make a tactical retreat, redeploy, re-strategize, and come back for the next game. So yeah, game 1, return of Warhammer 40K battle reports, victory to the Eldar. Again, both sides, small elite forces. Well, Eldar small elite, mine is just small and shitty. These guys, like single damage plasma rifles, pretty lame. The Fire Warriors are useless. 20 Fire Warriors lost against Morgan Ra. That was pretty lousy. And yeah, not a lot. Maybe I need to get me a second Riptide, and then that'll make these guys a bit more competitive. But I mean, in the objective game, we weren't going to win that either. So pretty rough introduction. Not often that the multi-wargamer loses a game. Not often at all. But it's all in good fun, you know. Eldar, Tau, Xenos versus Xenos, as we determine the fate of Atreus. I hope you enjoyed yourselves there, whānau. If you did, make sure you give it a like, give it a thumbs up. Show your support for a humble wargamer from New Zealand, enjoying the hobby, making entertaining videos for you all. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this video with your family, your friends, your gaming group, anyone you want to. I do not care at all. And make sure you tune in next week for the next battle, and I'll see you then. Thank you for watching. I am your humble host, the Māori Wargamer. Thank you for watching. Ka kite anō.